Hello chess players, many a times we can solve hard puzzles, even extremely hard tactics. But whenever similar position occurs in our game, we might not be able to realize the solution. Therefore, it's always better not to solve puzzle only, but also try to comprehend the sequence of moves that lead to winning position. Here is the today's position. We are going to do the same. We will begin with crucial positional observations of the puzzle in terms of pros and cons. We are playing as a white color. Our king safety is increased plus fianchet of bishop on g2 square is enhancing the king safety. We have rook queen battery on the open d file. Our knight is in the opponent's territory, especially in the king's quadrant. Let me draw you the area of king's quadrant. So this blue square is the king's quadrant. Quadrant means one-fourth part of the board, and wherever the king is stayed, that is called king's quadrant. Both the bishops are on the open diagonals. Now let us see the another side of the board. Black has played castling on the king side and the king looks safe. Knight is absent from the king quadrant, especially on the f6 square. This allows our bishop to open, allowing to create some kind of tactics. Queen and minor pieces are far away from the active area. Black rooks are not active. Now, pause the video and try to find the sequence of moves that will lead to winning position in this game. You can also write your moves in the comment box. Alright, if you found Queen h6, surprise! This creates a threat of mate in 1 on the next move. Now, pawn capture queen and then knight capture pawn, checkmate. So this is a beautiful checkmate with the help of bishop and knight. In case if opponent would have tried to defend this checkmate with bishop f6, then still bishop capture bishop, then knight capture back and queen capture pawn checkmate. So in all the ways, queen h6 is winning this game. Now you see, it's very easy to solve any position if we observe the board properly using the technique positional observation that can also help us to access piece coordination. We have solved this tricky position and we might be able to recreate similar position during our game. Now, let's understand the steps that brought us to this tactical position. Therefore, let's begin from the first move. Game started with pawn d4, pawn d5, queen's pawn opening, pawn c4, queen's gambit opening, so that we can play pawn e4 in case pawn capture, pawn e6, queen's gambit decline variation, knight f3, developing a minor piece and controlling two center squares, knight f6, black is also developing the minor piece and controlling center squares, pawn g6. So now game is transforming into Catalan opening, pawn c6, bishop g2, preparing for castling on the king side, bishop e7, black is also preparing castling on the king side, castling to increase the king's safety, black plays castle to increase the king's safety, queen c2, improving our queen position to control center square e4, pawn b6, pawn b3, bishop b7, developing a bishop on fianchetto diagonal, bishop b2, we are also developing a bishop and creating fianchetto bishop on the long diagonal, knight s6, black is developing their piece, knight c3, developing a minor piece and trying to control center squares. This also completes our opening fundamental, pawn c5. Now black is trying to strike the center, rook f to d1. So once you complete the opening part, it is time to improve our piece placement. So here we are improving our rook on f1 to d1 to create open file. Queen c8, pawn takes pawn to open c file, pawn takes pawn. Now knight under attack, knight capture pawn, knight b4 attacking our queen, queen d2 defending our queen, knight capture pawn, rook c1, rook a to c1. That creates discard attack on opponent's queen in our upcoming moves. Knight capture knight, rook capture knight. So this also activates our rook, threatening to capture queen. Queen is moving away, d7. Knight b5, a surprise move, very tricky. Here, if black plays queen capture queen, then we can capture the knight, we can capture bishop first. It's an in-between move check. Then king has to move and we will get free queen. So overall, we got one free bishop. In case opponent captures our knight, then we can get free queen. So opponent is defending with knight d5, and there comes first brilliant move, rook c7, opening up a bishop diagonal, attacking on queen. Queen capture rook, which was bad move. And now we arrived at the puzzle position. As you know the solution, queen at 6, threatening mate in 1 on the next turn, using bishop and knight coordination. Pawn capture queen, knight capture h6, checkmate. Remember, our aim is not to keep all the moves in our mind, but understanding of place placement and coordination are important. I have shared PGN file in the description box. Here is the position for the next video. I hope you have learned something new today. Check out my other videos on the playlist. Stay tuned for the next puzzle and video. Thanks for watching.